Hello, this is Paul with OUTPACEsys, and this is your report for the week ending on the 31st of October 2008. Let us start this report summarizing the trades we performed this week. It's going to be very interesting since we are going to show you how to smartly invest a relatively small capital, say $2,000, and obtain a profit of more than 100% in a single week. In a previous report, we showed the incredible results we had this past Tuesday when the markets sparked up and we were able to catch very nice profits of over 50% in that one day. The rest of the week has also been very good. On Wednesday we had two trades, one very short in the morning and a longer one in the afternoon. We went long once again using options on the Qs, the very popular Nasdaq 100 ETF. Thursday we started the day with a short position, which we held for a very short time, followed by a long position in the afternoon. Prices were in a range all day, which made the day fairly unexciting. On Friday we had one long position, which we held almost all day. The results are summarized in this table. We indicate here the individual trades with opening and closing times, the price per contract at open and close of each trade. But we also wanted to show you how a relatively small investment capital can produce great results. We show here how a $2,000 amount could have been managed. So the table shows what you could do with the $2,000 amount utilized each trade. We are not compounding or reinvesting. We simply buy the number of contracts allowed by the opening option price. In the first trade, each contract cost $355. So our $2,000 capital bought us 5 contracts. In the second trade, each contract was only $44. So we could trade 45 contracts, which produced a lovely profit of $540 on that single trade. The bottom line is a fantastic profit of more than $2,800 for the week, obtained over a total of 10 trades. The initial $2,000 grew to $4,800. This is a profit of 140% over the initial margin. We're definitely happy. Let us now look at the market in general. The Nasdaq has recovered a portion of the tremendous loss it endured this year, but is still deep in the red. We expect a bit of a bounce back, but it will probably be quite erratic and volatile in these days to come. Looked at on the daily scale are shown here. We've been continuously bearish from the beginning of September. The S&P 500 is obviously in a very similar situation, and our comments here are the same. With the S&P 500 also, we have been bearish since the beginning of September. Crude oil, on the other hand, has had an incredible volatility so far this year, and we've been bearish on oil from early July. Here too, however, we expect a bit of a counter-trend coming. More details in a moment. These are our triggers, showing our bearish posture ever since the late September, early October time frame. Gold also has had a very bouncy behavior, and we're definitely still bearish on gold too. The Dow Jones and the bonds market have had patterns similar to the other equities indices, although bonds traded in their own individual range, and we'll expand a bit on this in a moment. Let's see how they compare in these performance comparison charts. The Nasdaq, the Dow Jones and the S&P 500 have been down as much as 25% this month alone, but have now recovered a good 10% of the total loss. On a year-to-date view, they are now down about 30% for the year. But when we compare the key markets, including key commodities and bonds, we have an extremely interesting situation. This year, oil has brought us lots of trouble the world over, actually, rising more than a stunning 50%. Only to drop back to a minus 30% now. Gold also, from a high of plus 20% early this year, is now down a good 15%. Equities, as we saw earlier, are down about 30%. Ironically, the key performance stars so far this year are bonds, which are now enjoying a winning about 0% change for the year. How exciting! This is food for thought for those who blindly follow the buy and hold philosophy. This is it for this week. Please come and visit our website at outpacesys.com for more information. and share that site and this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Happy trading!